Tyrogues grow up watching a lot of martial arts movies. These impressionable Pokemon would often imitate many of the moves they see on TV and try to emulate them in real life. Of course, this often resulted in Tyrogues wrecking their houses and upsetting their parents. But their parents understood their children's need to compulsively scissor kick a vase or two. After all, they were once children as well. So after picking up a few more shifts at work, their parents are able to set aside some money for martial arts lessons. Then they take their little Tyrogues to the karate dojo they once saw in the mall, across from Spencer's Gift. Tyrogues can hardly contain their excitement as they put on their gis and tie their pristine white belts around their waists. They feel the matted floor underneath their feet as they stand in rows, ready for their senseis to commence with their training. It's much more repetitive and grueling than they thought, but they keep up with it. After months of training, Tyrogues are able to grasp the finer points of martial arts. Not only are they able to defend themselves from any physical harm, but they learn much self-control and discipline. Eventually, Tyrogues advance through the ranks and earn their black belts. It is a proud day for the Tyrogues families. They scrape together some money from their rainy day funds and take out their children to their favorite restaurant, Chili's. Tyrogues gleefully gorge on their plates of baby back ribs and gulp down entire glasses of milkshakes. Life could not get any better than this. Their parents smile and tell the Tyrogues that the day has finally come for the Tyrogues to decide. Decide what? The little one wonders. It's all very cryptic, but the Tyrogues remain excited. And so the day finally comes. Tyrogues' parents explain that all Tyrogues eventually reach a crossroad where they have to decide. They can become hitmonchan and specialize in punching techniques, or they can become hitmonlee and specialize in kicking. They could also become hitmontop if they want to just spin around like an idiot and pretend that it provides any sort of advantage in combat. Once presented with the prospect of evolving into one of three disciplines, some of the Tyrogues become confused. They don't understand why they have to choose between kicking and punching when they can do both. It seemed rather pointless to restrict themselves in such manner. Tyrogues' parents would just smile and tell their children that they can become even stronger by specializing in one technique, rather than spreading themselves thin by choosing both options. But then the Tyrogues would counter by saying that it's not that hard to train their entire body. It's not like their limbs suddenly disappeared when they evolved. They might as well use everything they got. Tyrogues' parents no longer smile at this point. They start to scowl, and their entire bodies shake with unbridled fury. They had enough of Tyrogues questioning their methods and ironclad traditions. They had enough of these Tyrogues mocking their customs. They start dragging their children to the pit, where all the bad children went. Tyrogues plead with them, tears streaking down their faces. They promise to never question their ways, but it all falls on deaf ears. I'm a semi-truck full of hot dogs, and this has been another episode of Pokemon Phax. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more factual Pokemon facts. Have a wonderful Pokemon day.